Yes.
Hey! Hello!
Okay, so yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, no, I was just introducing you. The floor is all yours.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was not sure about the cue there. Okay, yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to Pepsiman. This is obviously a game about this carbonated drink Pepsi. Yeah, and we'll be doing cutscene percent today, which means we have to show all of the skippable cutscenes. They're actually skippable, but for this category, we have to show all of them, which is great because they are entertainment in itself. They are funny, they are silly, and yeah, give more time for commentaries for me, I guess. So yeah, it's great that we are doing this category for marathon events. Yeah, before we start, you might be wondering like this is Pepsiman. Pepsiman will run by himself. Like, how can we speedrun this game? Well, there's actually a set of buttons that will allow me to make Pepsiman dash even faster for a short time, but I will basically mash those buttons so that Pepsiman will run faster every time. And there are a couple of other speed strats that I will talk about during the run as well. So, but yeah, I think we are all ready. So, should I do countdown?
Absolutely.
Yep. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Oh, bless these cutscenes.
Yeah, I need to.
Hey, let's start the game.
Need to remember not to skip them. Muscle memory. Yeah, so some of the cutscenes, the audio is pretty soft. So during the dialogues, I will not talk. Hopefully, you can hear the dialogue. But yeah, here's coming up the first cutscene.
Oh, Pepsi Man, you got here just at the perfect time. I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there when I got a flat tire. There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi. And the word is that they're just about to riot. I plan to head over there as soon as I can fix this flat. But it looks like it's gonna take some time. Can't you do something, Pepsi Man?
Okay, so in this first stage, we have to help give people some Pepsi, otherwise they will riot. Well, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, Pepsi Man will now run through the city of San Francisco, I believe, the setting of this stage. You can probably already see that, ironically, I will try to avoid collecting these Pepsi cans. It's because at the end of each level, the game will count up the number of Pepsi cans that I collected, and it will count up. So it means if I collect more Pepsi cans, the game will take more time to count up the number of Pepsi cans, which means more time. So yeah, more time loss. So I'm trying to avoid all these Pepsi cans as best as I can.
The trash can.
In this section, I cannot jump, so avoiding... those two Pepsi cans are unfortunately the hardest to avoid. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to avoid it. But it's okay, it's a small time loss, no big deal. Yeah, apologize for some property damage there. But yeah, otherwise... Yeah, this is...
You're just sharing Pepsi with everybody around you, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit ironic that I will actually try to avoid collecting these Pepsi cans as much as I can. Yeah, here, this is at the first scene of every stage, Pepsi Man will first drink Pepsi for himself. It's so that Pepsi Man can regain energy to do whatever his superpower for the next scene. See, the game counts up the number of Pepsi cans that I collected. Unfortunately, I collected 3 Pepsi cans there. No big deal, yeah. Okay, coming up is the second scene where at the end of the scene, I will actually help those people that need those Pepsis. Again, I will try to avoid collecting Pepsi cans as much as I can here, while of course avoiding all these obstacles and all these pits. Because yeah, as you can imagine, if I got hit by any of these obstacles, I will lose some time. Again, apologize for the property damage there. And here, Pepsi Man is going around at the speed of Pepsi. Yeah, we had some Sonic run earlier today. Now it's time for Pepsi Man to do this section. This game is released... Yeah, the speed of Pepsi. This game is released before Sonic Adventure 2, by the way, just saying.
Yes.
Yep, still with 0 cans so far. Oh, that section there, if I got hit by any of the car there, that's an instant death. Fortunately, that did not happen. Okay, so great. So I collected 0 Pepsi can. That's basically the perfect way to beat that level. Kind of. Yeah, so that's great. So yeah, by just extending his arm like that, Pepsi Man just give Pepsi to these people and you can see they are now happy. So I guess that's the superpower of Pepsi Man. Yeah, so that's the first stage of the game. But what's going on here? Oh, there is a truck and Pepsi Man is now hit by the truck and hit these Pepsi cans as this Pepsi can is now mad at us and is now chasing us. Okay, yeah, so at the end of each stage, or basically every third level of this game, it's a chase level where I cannot really dash, so it's kind of like an auto-scroller where I cannot really save time. The only way I can lose time here is if I hit an obstacle 3 times, which Pepsi Man will slow down a lot and he will be crushed by whatever chasing him, and I will need to restart the entire chase level. So that's can be a huge time loss. Hopefully that will not happen. Yeah, the first chase level is pretty much straightforward. So yeah, that's the end of the first stage. There will be 3 more stages. This game has 4 stages. But before we go to the second stage, we'll watch more cutscenes.
I'm always down. Every time I see Pepsi Man, I always get a big smile on my face. Like you have to. For those that are experiencing this for the first time, just soak it all in. This is art.
You're doing pretty good. Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
Have a Pepsi, everyone. Those in the chat, if you have a Pepsi at your home, now is the right time to drink it while watching this run.
I love it. It's like the guy that actually played him. He was on I want to say Angry Video Game Nerd recently. Like, still had his shirt, still had his hat. It was fantastic to see. Oh, I see that Coke Man in chat. Them's fighting words. This is Pepsi Man time.
Yeah. Yeah, so the cutscene just now, the fireman was saying that there are people trapped in the roof and we have to help them because they are thirsty, as usual, I guess, as in the first stage as well. Yeah, so here there are lots of fires, unfortunately. I don't know what the setting in this stage is. But yeah, basically same thing. In the first scene, I will have a Pepsi Man will have to go to a vending machine, drink Pepsi for himself, so that he can do his superpower for the next scene. This level, I'm not trying for canless. Some of the cans are just located in a very tricky spot. So yeah, I'm fine with collecting some cans in this level. Coming up next is the bridge section where there are a lot of falling beams and a lot of pits. So I'm going to focus a little bit here because this section is quite tricky. Oh, that's
nice.
Yep, that's clean. Yeah, even though if you got hit by the beam, like even though it's not instant death, but the hit animation might actually makes you roll into a pit. So yeah, some of them are instant death basically. Yeah, but that was clean, fortunately. Yeah, so again, this is the first scene. Pepsi Man will just get some Pepsi for himself so he can do his spraying thing superpower for the next scene. Yeah.
Love this. All right, I need to know, and I try to ask anyone that runs just some iconic, silly games, what brought you into running Pepsi Man? Like, how did you find yourself running this?
I mean, as a kid, I played this game casually, and yeah, I guess like it's just a game that I play as a kid, and I feel like I have to play it again. So yeah, that's why I'm speedrunning this.
Love it.
And like kind of like like it's not really that long, like 20-ish minutes. Yeah, so
it has
like
some surprisingly. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, there's not like difficult routing or anything. You don't have to really plan for routing or anything because this game is linear. Like there's no like branching levels or anything like that. So it's pretty easy to pick up as well for speedrunning.
It's like even with the.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's like even with the fact that it's fairly straightforward and linear with the routing, there's still you are constantly moving around and dodging things. So it's one of those. It feels like it's one of those easy to pick up but really tricky to get a good time on.
Yeah, like if you play this game for the first time, you die a lot, and the huge time loss will come from the death because you have to restart at the last checkpoint and so on. Oh, by the way, Pepsiman just didn't make this jump there, but by just praying there, he saved the people trapped on the roof. And in this, and Pepsiman now falls into this giant truck, and as you can guess, the truck is now mad at us and now chasing us. So again, this is another chase level.
Of course.
So I was about to say like if you play this game for the first time, a huge time loss will come from the deaths. But once you are familiar with where all the hazards are and you can get at least like a deathless run, even though like you don't really mash the death button a lot, like you can get a pretty decent time if you can get a deathless run. So it's quite easy to pick up in that sense.
Nice. Love this. Yeah, I see Chad has noticed that is very much a Coke truck trying to take out Pepsiman. How dare.
Yeah, the red color is suspiciously like Coke, yeah. Oh yeah, that is the second stage. Coming up is stage 3. So coming up on the first scene of stage 3, I will need to focus a bit on the first 2 sections of the game because it will feature the biggest skip in the game. But first let's watch a cutscene.
Pepsi for TV game.
Yeah, now you know what I meant by extra entertainment. At the beginning of the run, I mentioned the cutscenes are extra entertainment,
Pepsiman, a plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there.
This is why when you ever run Pepsiman, you have to do cutscene %. It's required.
In the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert, and they are all exhausted. Another helicopter is on the way, but it looks like it's going to...
He's just like me, for real. Mood.
Until that helicopter arrives.
Hey, so people are stranded in the desert because they did an emergency landing, and we have to help them give Pepsi, basically. This level, the first section is I need to control my dash a bit precisely because there will be hazards on both lanes. I need to make sure that I won't be in a situation where both lanes are occupied by a truck and I can't avoid that. Need to slow down a bit there and that's okay, good. Okay, coming up next after the checkpoint, it's the biggest skip in the game, so hopefully I can get it. Nice, okay. Yeah, so this is not the intended way of beating this section. There's just a long, boring road here. It's because the intended way of beating this section is to wait patiently behind that truck that I just skipped, and the truck will throw locks at me and I'm supposed to avoid it. But the thing with waiting behind the truck is I could not dash, so that was just too slow. So we found a way to intentionally get hit by the lock, and during the iframe, we skipped that truck.
Nice.
So that's good, and I'm still with 0 cans here, so... Yep, in this section I just need to mash the dash button to make sure I outrun the motorbikes from behind. Just make sure I avoid these cans. Okay, at the end of this level there is a car wash that I need to avoid. and there is yeah, unfortunately there. Yeah, if I go a bit to the right, I will hit by the car wash. But I run too much to the left there and collected Pepsi cans instead. Yeah, unfortunate. It's a small time loss. It's okay.
Question chat. Why doesn't Pepsi Man just run on the grass? This seems awfully inconvenient. Pepsi Man is a speed runner. The road is faster or something. Oh, I love this. So the vehicles that were behind you in that last level, are they always like the same? Like, do you know it's going to be a truck or are you going to be a motorbike? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the pattern is consistent. Yeah, I guess this also like adds to why I speedrun this game. Like it's easy to pick up because there's not much RNG as well. Even the chase level, like the obstacles are in front of you, but you're running like to the screen. So you might be surprised of what obstacles are coming ahead of you because you can't see it a lot. But there's no RNG there. The obstacles are fixed. So once you are familiar with where the obstacles will be on the chase level, it's pretty much straightforward as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, coming up in this mine section, there are several deserts that can instantly kill me, like those giant boulders. And that checkpoint that I just collected is the last checkpoint in the level. So there's no more checkpoint in this section. So if I accidentally fall down like that, I have to restart the entire section, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, and this section is pretty dark as well. So sometimes I cannot see where the pits are. Even though they are RNG, I almost fall down there again. Even though there's no RNG here, sometimes I just forgot that there are pits.
That's something that definitely happens to every speedrunner.
Let me just do this a bit carefully here. Yep, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Whew. So yeah, these are the people that are stranded in the desert, and yeah, as usual, just by extending his arm like that, Pepsiman helped these people, and they are now happy with Pepsi cans in their hands. So yeah.
So I agree with the comment I just saw. It's like, you are making this game look way easier than it is.
Yeah, now Pepsiman is charged by these bulls or whatever, I don't know, and slam into a pile of blocks. And yeah, as you can guess, the pile of blocks is now mad at us. I guess that's just how block physics work, yeah. If you hit a pile of blocks, they just become sentient and chase you, yeah.
Who needs tumbleweed when we have tumble logs? This is fine.
Yeah, I guess like you can probably see this stage level is a bit different in terms of like the obstacles are actually coming from the boss itself, from the whatever's chasing you. So if I got hit once here, I will be actually closer to the enemy, to the boss, and that will make the rest of the level slightly harder because I will have less time to react. So there was a couple of runs in the past where I got hit once and I cannot survive. I got hit twice more basically. But that did not happen today, so that's good. So yeah, we are 3/4 of the game done. I guess we just left with one more stage.
Nice. So but chat, you know what that means? Now that we've completed a stage, it's time for a cutscene.
Yep. Yeah, like in this game, the person in the cutscene itself drinks soda and eat pizza during between levels. Like I don't know whether you know, there's like a famous like fake speedrunner that does this for Mario game. Like yeah.
I love that. Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi Man, it Looks like the main
with that guy eating pizza. We can just say this is canonically the prequel to Pizza Time or something.
By the computer and we can't move ahead.
Oh,
There isn't
man.
enough Pepsi for everyone, and violence has flared up.
And yeah, for everybody in chat again, if this is your first time experiencing Pepsi Man, welcome. You should check out Silly Block for GDQ and then SGDQ and Awful Block and AGDQ. You get to see gems like this.
You do something to put the computer back in working order.
Okay, so in this stage, the policeman just told us that a computer has gone haywire and we're supposed to fix it. But all this time, Pepsiman gave Pepsi to people. How is he supposed to fix a computer? We'll see. Okay, so in this stage, the setting is called Pepsi City. And here I'm going to do the same truck skip as I did before, where I'm going to intentionally get hit by that truck, and during the iframe is active, I will dash pass through that truck because similar reason. Otherwise, I will have to wait patiently behind that truck. So that saves a bit of time.
There's so much Pepsi everywhere. I love it.
Yep. But again, unfortunately, I will actually try to avoid collecting them as much as I can, which I'm not doing pretty good job at this level.
Well, you can't see right now. There's a trash can over you.
It's almost at the end of the level. Just 2 more pits to avoid. Okay, that's good.
Nice.
Okay, coming up is the last level in the game, basically, if you don't count the chase level, I guess. But it's definitely the hardest level in the game. But yeah, I'll try to do canless as well on this last level, which means I'm trying to avoid all the cans. Hopefully, I can get it. Pepsi is flammable.
I think everyone was asking why is stuff on fire, and I was like, things are on fire because it hasn't had enough Pepsi yet. There's not enough Pepsi, clearly. One can never have too much Pepsi.
Okay, let me focus a bit here because this section is very tricky, and I'm trying. That was close. Ooh. Okay, still 0 Pepsi so far, which is great. Okay, that was a clean first section. Coming up is the pipes, where these pipes are located very close to each other, so I have to time my jump quite well. Unfortunate with that can. One can, okay. Oh, missed my dash there. Yep. Once I missed my dash, the obstacles are in slightly different position than where I'm used to. So yeah. Okay, this last section is basically an auto-scroller. I cannot slow down or speed up. So whether I'm doing this casually or speedrunning, this section is exactly the same, and these doors are getting tighter and tighter. Hopefully I can get it first try. Unfortunate. Yeah, and it's an instant death, so I have to try again. Yeah.
Oh, that one's mean.
Yeah, and it's the end of the game as well, at the end of the run. So like, yeah, this is definitely a run killer. Like, can be easily like 10, 20 second time loss, depending on where you hit, I guess. Okay, second try. Nice. Yeah, and
Very
just by
nice.
spraying Pepsi to computers, the computer suddenly fixes itself. I don't know. I give up trying to understand this game. But yeah, sure. Sure, you spray Pepsi to computers and it fixes itself. Yeah, sure. Okay, so coming up is the last chase level and the literal last level of this game. So time is coming up in about 1 minute, I guess. But yeah, like in this level, even without Pepsiman disturbing this giant Pepsi can, this Pepsi can suddenly mad at us and chasing us. I guess it wants revenge from the first chase level. I don't know. And yeah, if you pay very close attention in this level, you'll see a subtle product placement. Yeah. Can you spot it?
It's hard to see, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm obviously kidding. There's like a giant Pepsi can chasing us. There's like giant Pepsi cans lining up on the street. There are smaller Pepsi cans thrown at us. And if that's not enough, there are Pepsi branded mailboxes on the side of the street. Yeah, there you go on the left. Yeah, it's probably too much. But yeah, assuming that I don't get hit 3 times and need to restart this level, time should be in about 5 seconds. And time.
GG. Oh, that was fantastic. And there's all the Pepsi cans crashing in the background.
Yeah, the animation of the boss crashing something and throws all of the obstacles also funny as well. It's always funny as well. Yep, so let's just watch some final cutscenes and credits.
Pepsi, only my choice.
Yeah, that is basically the run. As I mentioned before, it's a pretty short game. Again, all of the patterns on the boss fight there, including the third and the fourth one where they throw blocks at you and throw Pepsi cans at you. There's no RNG there, so if you memorize all the patterns or like if you play enough that you're familiar with the patterns, yeah, you pretty much... I wouldn't say straightforward because sometimes I still die, but yeah, not that hard. Yeah, and don't drink this many Pepsi. Definitely.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, that's one too many, maybe.
Yeah.
And one final chug.
Pepsi is... Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess this is the part where I should do shout out.
Yeah, tell us again who you are, where can they find you, what are you playing right now?
Sure, yeah. You can find me in Twitch, Twitter, all the same handle, jonathanirvings. It's all the same Discord, the same username, very easy to find me. And yeah, shout out to the Pepsiman speedrunning community, shout out to GDQ staff, shout out to Asuka. Great host, thank you. And shout out to all of you as well. Thanks for watching. And yeah, drink Pepsi.
Oh, that was absolutely fantastic. Whenever I see Pepsiman, it has to be showcased and introduced to new people, brought in again for people that have seen it before. It's Pepsi for GDQ, hands down. I love it. So before we